in the Atlantic.
It's a mess. New Englanders are bracing for the first direct hit by a hurricane in 30 years as Henri barrels toward the southern New England coast. Here's a live look at Port Jefferson, New York. Residents there have spent the day, at least some of them, hauling boats out of the water and taking other precautions as necessary.
The National Hurricane Center says Henri is expected to intensify into a hurricane by tomorrow, the impact arriving by Sunday. Officials are telling residents and tourists to brace for the possibility of storm surge floods.
We're also activating up to 1,000 members of the National Guard. The storm could knock out power for somewhere between 100,000 and 300,000 residents based on the current estimates. So we're also working with utilities and others to stage crews around the Commonwealth.
The last time that region had a direct hit from a hurricane was exactly 30 years ago yesterday. Back then it was Bob, a Cat 2 storm. It killed 17 people. And Jacqueline Shearer is here to tell us a little bit more about that and the rest of our weekend weather.
Yeah, you know, Henri, we've been waiting for it to cross that line and become a hurricane, and it still hasn't done so. 70-mile-an-hour winds just below the threshold. Once we hit 74, that's when it's officially a hurricane. Right now, it's just a tropical storm. Still causing some issues out there, though, especially along the Carolina coastline, where we've had rip currents. We've had high tide for the last couple of days, higher than normal tide. And over the next 24 hours, that continues. This storm has just started to organize, so we're expecting it to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane likely overnight, if not tonight, then early tomorrow. As it's passing the Carolina coastline, if you have got friends or family members, or if you yourself are headed to the beach this weekend, you need to be very, very careful near that water. The second half of the weekend, though, we turn our attention to the northeastern parts of the United States, New England and New York here, looking at a Category 1 landfall. Worst case scenario, a Category 2 landfall possible in this area. Lots of hurricane watches and warnings in effect, expecting some storm surge in addition to that rain, of course, and strong winds. After that, they'll continue to feel the effects as it starts to make that easterly turn there for about a day or so. So it'll be a longer event here for that location. So this is one to watch very closely, and the models are pretty much in line with that New England landfall at this point. It's just a matter of where exactly it'll happen. I've got some really bad news about Grace here. We're watching as this is approaching the Mexican mainland here, and now it's a major hurricane, a Category 3 hurricane with winds at 120 miles an hour. So this is a very dangerous situation that is expected to make landfall overnight and then deteriorate rapidly. Back here closer to home, we've got some showers and storms, and some of those showers and storms cause some issues. In Wilkes County, we've got a flood advisory in effect until 11:45. You want to take a closer look at this here. We're especially concerned about areas like Millers Creek, Wilkesboro, and Moravian Falls, even though they're just outside of that advisory. Concerned about those areas. We had a severe thunderstorm in Alamance County there. Some showers and storms picked up, and those winds were up to 60 miles an hour, and that caused some issues there. That actually brought a tree down into some power lines, but now just light rain for the most part. As we head through the overnight hours, a couple showers and storms possible, but then tomorrow, a very small chance that we'll see any rain at all, about a 20% chance, and then by Sunday, we actually dry out. The one thing you'll notice is that while our while our rain chances are dropping, our temperatures are climbing. The low 90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Those will feel like the upper 90s, even triple digits as we go through the next couple of days, and then storm chances return by the end of next week.
And that's all for the news at 11.
Don't go anywhere, though. High School Playbook is next.